All right, man. I'm like a rookie at this thing. Interview number 2, Jake. Hey, thanks a lot for coming down.
For sure.
Yeah, I saw you yesterday and I was super pumped.
Yeah.
How was the trip?
It's good. Just a 4-hour drive, listening to a lot of podcasts. The Wrestling Changed My Life podcast. Roper just put one up. It's really good. And all the other ones on there. Dan Gable's on there and Brands. And the Lognev's one's really good. But the most recent one that Roper did is incredible. Of course, I'm biased, but...
Yeah, well, what I was getting... Anything that when you get Roper talking, it's always gold.
Yeah.
It's always pure gold. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about. I was watching a video. He was filming you. You were doing a video of getting to your ties the other day.
Yeah.
And man, I was like, it was totally clear that you had wrestled. You've been in a room with Roper for years and years.
Yeah. Yep.
So how's he influenced and impact you in wrestling and then I guess outside?
I don't even know where to start. I started getting around him in high school with the GNR-based stuff. They would take us to Super 32 and things like that. And that's when I first started seeing him. And then he opened up Compound not long after. And then my life completely changed. Like, I was wrestling all the time, 24/7. Like, it was awesome. I loved it. He's become family for sure. Like, and him moving out to UNI was one of the best things that ever happened to me, personally.
How is he unique as a coach?
He's very detail-oriented and meticulous about why he does things. Even the things he says, like, that's why when he starts talking, it's so great, because, like, you always pick up some kind of detail from him that's just, you're like, wow, I've never thought about it like that. And he does the same thing with technique and the same thing with anything in life, his relationships, his what he eats, like anything. The details, I think, are very important to him, and they become important to me because of it.
So what are you up to? You graduated last year, right? Were you a redshirt senior last year?
I always get asked when I graduated, and I always can't remember. I got up to UNI in 2013, the summer of 2013, and then went 5 years. So I guess 2019 would have been when I graduated. So yeah.
So what's your plan? What are you working on right now, and what's your plans? Obviously, you're in the room.
Yeah, I'm part of the PWC, the Panther Wrestling Club. So I'm in there helping out the college dudes when I can, and then helping with the Immortal Athletics Wrestling Club with Cruz Arus, who owns that business, and me and Joey and Darren, another one of the guys.
Nice.
And they're helping with another kids club.
Cool.
Yep.
So how's wrestling changed, or how do you see any different, if you do, through the eyes of being focusing on coaching?
That's a good question. So when I wrestled, it was listen to coaches. There's no big picture. Like, I don't have the big picture. I don't have to. Like, I have the goal. That's fine. Like, to be NCAA champion or world champion or whatever, I can have the goal. But they see the whole big picture, and that was something as a competitor that I never really saw. And you don't have to as a competitor. You just show up and you put the work in. As a coach, you have to design the big picture kind of for each individual wrestler. For them to be on the right path to reach their goals. And they don't necessarily have to see it, but you just put the pieces together. Roper talked about it as a puzzle, and so he's like, I have the whole puzzle, and I just show you the little pieces at a time as I put it together.
Cool. Cool. Is it fun?
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
What's more stressful or pressure, or, coaching or competing?
Probably coaching, because just the amount of, so when you're a competitor, you really only have to handle yourself. As a coach, you have to handle a bunch of different kids. And then when they go out to compete, like, you're hands off. Basically, like today, like, it's just us show up and kind of give them a clap and go do your thing. And I can't really influence now how they competed, but when we get back in the room, I have a lot of kids to worry about. So I think I would say coaching is more.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was fun. I was on those trips to Super 32 with you for all those years. It's been cool watching you grow, and now you're coaching, making me feel old. Big deal to me. You came out, so thank you. Anything else you want to share?
No, thanks for all the stuff you guys do. It's awesome.
Have a safe trip.
Thanks.